Welcome to the very first episode of Pathway to Peace, the official podcast of Religions for Peace Asia, ACRP. We are launching this series as a countdown to our 10th Governance Assembly this coming November. Our goal is simple, to bring you the voices of those who are turning faith into action across the Asia Pacific. To kick off our journey, we are joined by a distinguished scholar and a tireless advocate for women's leadership in peace. She is a professor emeritus at Seisen University and currently serves as the president of Women's Committee of WCRP Japan. Please welcome Dr. Kathy Matsui.
Thank you very much for your very encouraging introduction. And I'm very honored to be here as the first guest for this podcast series titled Pathways to Peace. So, thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Matsui, as an educator and a leader in WCRP Japan, we have seen how peace is built from the ground up. In your experience, why is the perspective of women so vital when we talk about interreligious harmony?
Well, I believe the significant and unique role of women in reconciliation and community building is well expressed in United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325, adopted in October 2000. Resolution 1325 represents a significant advancement in recognizing the role of women in peace and security. We focus on women's challenges, recognizing the need for continued advocacy and action to uphold women's rights and ensure their participation in all aspects of peace building, conflict resolution, and reconciliation.
Thank you. So you have spent much of your career in academia at the Seisen University. How can we move peace from a classroom concept into practical reality for the youth of Asia today?
Well, I believe that the ultimate goal of peace educators as global citizens is to preserve this beautiful earth and all living beings. War is devastating to human beings and to the environment, and yet nations have failed to find alternatives to war. Peace education programs endeavor to construct a mechanism of prevention rather than preemption. The philosophy of peace education is to educate and transform society's social structure, benefiting the less privileged. The outcome of education may not resolve the tense situations in war zones around the world, but education for the young may be to realize that every individual has a choice to resolve conflict non-violently, and that choice rests upon us. We can choose war, but we can also choose dialogue and transform structures without violence. We can dismantle the structure of the society we live in to make it a safe and secure place where we can enjoy peace and a decent standard of living. Transformation needs to be carried out at all levels of institution, every institution, from the individual to the highest level of government. That is why it is important to educate the youth to become responsible and caring global leaders with the skills to resolve conflicts nonviolently. Peace education teaches youth not what to think, but how to think and put the thoughts into action.
Thank you for such a powerful message, Dr. Matsui. Okay, let's move on to the part 2. That's the road to the 10th Assembly. So this November, ACRP will convene the 10th Governance Assembly. As a leader within the WCRP network, Religions for Peace network, what are you most looking forward to at this gathering?
As I am the moderator for Commission 2 on Bold and Innovative Action for Dignity and Nonviolence, I look forward to a successful discussion and hope that this commission will serve as a platform to explore pathways for unity, ethical and transformative leadership, and sustainable solutions that uphold the dignity of all beings and promote the well-being of our planet. Ultimately, I hope that the Commission will emphasize the critical role of the next generation in shaping resilient and inclusive societies.
Thank you. Second question. One of the themes for this year involves action. What is the one concrete step you hope the Assembly will take to better support women's role in peace building throughout Asia Pacific?
I won't say just one concrete steps, but I believe that the concrete step is to develop an action plan to realize the Assembly's ultimate goal, reflected in the main theme of the 10th Assembly, which is shaping Asia for peace through bold and innovative action. Various action plans will be introduced by the three commissions, which hold the three sub-themes. One is for community, ecology, technology. The second one is for peace, dignity, and community cohesion. And the third one is empowerment and interfaith development. We will not only discuss and develop an action plan that can actually be put into action, we must walk the talk.
Thank you, Dr. Matsui. As we wrap up our first episode, do you have a message for the listeners who are feeling overwhelmed by the challenges in our world today? Where can they find a pathway to peace in their daily lives?
Pathway to peace lies in the hope that peace can happen. We must have hope and believe that we can take action to build peace. As I always love this quote from Margaret Mead, the influential anthropologist. She once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." I believe that that is the role of all religious leaders, that we believe that our action plan put to action will actually be realized. And no matter how the path would be very challenging and rough, but still, if we hold together in unity as one group of interfaith leaders that believe in peace. So that's what it is. Thank you. I really hope that we will be able to achieve the goal that the 10th Assembly has set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really like that your word said the pathways to the peace lies on the hope. That is really beautiful. And thank you for the quotes. Dr. Matsui, thank you for being our very first guest and for your incredible dedication to this mission. You've been listening to episode 1 to Pathways to Peace. Join us next time as we continue our journey toward the 10th Governors Assembly. For updates, visit our website. I'm Hiroyo Murayama. Let's continue building peace together.